The Communicator. This is Star Trek Enterprise Season 2. Let's talk about this one using my space system. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best. I really like this one a lot. There's going to be 2's all over the place. Okay. Starts out with them beaming back, having just been on this planet, talking, seeing this new culture, haven't discovered anything yet. They're just learning about these people, and they come up, and Malcolm's like, "Oh, wait a minute, where's that? Oh, I left my communicator. Uh-oh." So this place doesn't have warp technology or any of this kind of stuff. So communicator's like super advanced. Malcolm Reed, who I love, and Archer, who's awesome. They both go down to get it back. Well, there's a war brewing between these two factions, and the bad guys, I guess, find this communicator, and they capture Reed and Archer and think that they're spies. They don't want to contaminate the thing, so they're like, "Oh, we're just mutants, or we've been genetically altered," and so this whole thing is just a big mess. I love it. It's 2 out of 2. I love the storyline in this one. To me, this is just classic kind of Star Trek, messing up stuff, fixing it up, learning about an alien race, getting involved in their problems and trying to figure out how to stop it. It's so good. Basically, there's a lot of cool stuff, and T'Pol actually says, like, there's more than one way to contaminate a culture. Right now, they think that you're spies from the other faction. They think the other faction has laser weapons and these great computer devices. It's just a mess. I love it. Love this one. It's a mess in a very cool way, because you're just like, oh, it's like, what's going to happen to this culture? They're going to be destroyed now, and is there going to be a war, and what's going to happen? Oh, it's just so good. Pacing is 2 out of 2. There's a lot of tension in this one where they're trying to find the communicator in that bar, and you're like, oh, they're going to get captured. I was on the edge of my seat for pretty much the entire episode. And I've seen this one. This is like my 3rd time watching it. Love it. Artistry, I'm giving it a 2 out of 2. Everything looks good. That alien, the alien race is pretty neat. Again, it's just like, ridges and stuff. But there's some great effects here with the shooting. And there's a part where they take a Suluban cloaked pod and land, and it opens up, and you can kind of see them, like, you're like, hey, there's people in like just an empty square. That's weird. There's a great part where I'll get to the characters. 2 out of 2. I love the characters. So there's a great part where this goes in with the effects and the characters, where Trip cloaks his arm. So his arm's cloaked, and you're like, what the hell? He's got to wear gloves. It's super cool. That's hilarious. Love all the character moments here. Reed is great. And Archer too, trying to figure out how they're going to stop this. I think I'm going to give the enjoyment factor a 2. I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. That's crazy, I know, but I really like this one. I know I'm shilling for this series, but there's so many cool things with this one. It reminds me of some of the classic or original series episodes where they meet a culture. There's that one, the piece of the action, where they're kind of like the gangsters, and this one's kind of got like a little bit of the feel of, I don't want to say it's not a civil war. I don't want to say, oh, it's like, like the Germany, Germany versus Britain or something like that. I'm not saying that exactly, but it's got that kind of feel of it. And you're like, this sort of like World War II-ish kind of thing. We're like, oh, what's going to happen now? But now they've got these laser guns, and now they think the other guys have laser weapons. So are they going to try to develop the technology even more? Are they going to try to aim for peace? You don't really know it. It's left open, and it's just, and T'Pol at the end is like, yeah, we've contaminated them pretty badly. Like, yeah, we didn't leave the communicator behind. We brought all of our equipment back, but the thoughts there now that they've seen things that they've never seen before, that in itself is going to contaminate them. So it was a good theme. I like everything in this one. Yeah, I like it. 10 out of 10, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm shilling for Enterprise. First 2 seasons are stellar for me. The next few episodes are not going to get super high marks, but this one definitely does. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. If you like my space system, please like the video. Consider subscribing. Check out the other Star Trek stuff. It's all good. That's it. Until next time.